I have breaking news for gun owners about a new rule coming from the ATF. A whistleblower has just blown the lid off of this. It's worse than anything we've ever seen before. Guys, I'm Ben Dorr with the American Firearms Association. I'm going to jump right into this. Tristan Leavitt, who is a former Senate Judiciary staffer in Washington, D.C., he's on Twitter, and he had this to say today. He says, Empower Us, who I think he works with, has learned through whistleblowers within the ATF that at the direction of the White House, the ATF has drafted a 1,300-page document to justify a new rule effectively banning the private sale of firearms in America. You heard that right. A 1,300-page document coming soon, it sounds like, from the ATF to justify a new rule to ban the private sale of firearms in America under the Biden administration. Guys, this is as bad as it gets. This is illegal, unconstitutional, and tyrannical in its purest form, and there will undoubtedly be legal action the moment this kind of rule was to take place. And you say, well, how could that even be possible? This is what Joe Biden, this is what Kamala Harris, these are the things they've been quietly talking about under wraps for a long time. When Joe Biden gets up there and says, if Congress won't do it, I'll do it myself. When Kamala Harris gives these speeches about they have the pen and we get to decide and we get to pass these executive orders and these rules. This is what they're talking about. ATF rules banning the private sale of firearms. Guys, we need to get this information out there. This is breaking news as of a couple of hours ago. So do me a favor, share this video with your family and friends. Subscribe to this channel that you're watching on right now. We're gonna have more updates on this as time goes on. There's gonna be more information coming out. And here's one more thing I can tell you. Do not turn in your guns. Do not comply. Do not get freaked out if this rule goes into place and you're concerned. Don't. No compliance. These people are tyrants, and we're not going to give them what they want. Banning the private sale of firearms, go screw yourself, ATF and Joe Biden and Kamala and everybody else. He goes on and says, the whistleblower says that the rule is being drafted by senior policy counsel Eric Epstein, who worked at the Phoenix field office's division counsel during Operation Wide Receiver, a precursor to Operation Fast and Furious. So the same guys who are working on the Fast and Furious scandal are now trying to make it illegal for you to sell a firearm, private sale, to a friend, a family member, a neighbor, or something else like that. He says such a sweeping rule with the effect of banning private sales would clearly violate the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution, which declares that the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And it says it also circumvents the separation of powers in the Constitution, which grants all legislative powers to Congress while requiring that the president take care that the laws be faithfully executed. It's not for any one of these presidents to make laws at all. He goes on. But guys, that's all the information we have on this right now. Again, do me a favor, share this video, take action, okay? We have action items. If you're not a member of the American Firearms Association, join us. We fight these things in court. We're fighting these things in DC and state capitals all across the country. We're fighting gun control, and we need you to get on board with this program. This is unlike any other time in American history. Never has tyranny been like this ever in the history of our country. Not even when the freaking redcoats were marching through here, because now it's our side, right? These are Americans trying to eviscerate our Constitution. So that's what I have for right now. If you want more updates on this, subscribe to the channel you're watching this on, and when we have more information, I'll be back with it. Until then, share this with your family and friends. Make sure everybody hears about this new rule that is likely to be unveiled from the ATF very, very soon, and I'll check back shortly.